Ow. Can you see that?
What you done?
Can you believe what that's off?
No. Have you been shaving your head?
No.
You did it the wrong way.
That's off a sun visor when I got in the car.
Ooh.
Sun visors are like bricks on top. Like.
Do you want a plaster?
The rock. No, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
I keep forgetting them.
Put some. Ooh.
Well, this is odd because I put. I put after. You'll find out tonight. I put aftershave balm on. I always do it on. But I do it this way. I go like that. But then I put it on the top, and I didn't realise there was alcohol in it, and I went right into it.
Ding! Oh.
And I screamed that loud. The dog ran downstairs.
Oh, Gwen.
Bless.
Hiya.
Alreeeet.
I'm Betty Ball.
And I'm Stevie B.
He's a Mackem.
And she's from South Shields.
And this is Speak Up Sunderland.
Hiya.
Stevie.
Whoa. How come you've started without me?
I was going to say, Stevie, you lost some weight.
Yes, I'll. She would take that as a compliment then, shall I?
Well, yes, but you both wearing checkered and have got no hair.
did they
It
not
was really hard to tell the difference.
Did they not call that a backhanded compliment? Is that what
I
it's
don't
called?
know, but you're here now. Hiya.
So you decided to start without us, did you? And Jay wants to take me place. Right, goodbye.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, that was good. Jay, come back then.
Hi, guys. This week on Stevie...
Oh, see, maybe you're going the right way on
And this week on Speak Up Sunderland, Stevie ran out in a huff and was replaced with Jay.
Hiya.
Hi.
I didn't run out in a huff, actually.
Oh, he's
I went
still
out,
here.
I went out to get a drink, and when I come back, he's have taken over the show.
This week I'm setting these guys a challenge.
Later on, we're meeting the photographer, Ryan Booth.
Oh, he's lovely.
Oh, you've got a really sexy voice like that. You should really stay. People might listen. Should tell you what your voice would be really good for. Like the Marks and Spencer's advert. This isn't just food.
This isn't just a podcast. This is a Speak Up Sunderland podcast.
Oh, that's quite...
It is?
Delicious.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew? What do you mean, ew?
I think, was that not a bit of a compliment?
Ew.
Complimentic?
Say something like that might sound like... What's the word? Erotic.
Describe a chocolate brownie.
This is warm.
Warm.
Moist.
Oh, you had to bring moist into it, didn't you?
Why not tuck into a delicious, moist, warm brownie?
Chocolate brownie. I can't do that.
I would like a chocolate brownie.
I'd like to put that in my mouth. Yes. Feed it to me. Let my lips envelop.
Oh, that's a good word.
Envelope? That's what you put letters in, isn't it?
No, that's an M.
Oh, is it?
Envelope.
Oh,
It's the same thing. Let
it's
my
the
lips
same thing, isn't it? Envelope?
envelope you.
Envelope.
Let me package you. Let me put you in my post box. By the way, hi, I'm Jay. I produce these guys. Usually I stay in the background, but...
We actually say he's the cement in between two bricks normally, don't we?
Definitely bricks.
So this week, I've set you guys a challenge.
Challenge!
Challenge!
Later on, you guys are going to be meeting photographer Ryan Booth. He's from Sunderland. He lives up Pennywell Way, and he got in touch with us over Twitter. He's asked you to pick 5 locations each to take photos in around Sunderland, iconic places and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we've got Betty's hat, Betty's lovely 140 quid blue hat.
Which she got in a charity shop for £10, by the way.
Did I hell? I got it for £70 from Phoenix because I had a mark on.
Nice.
Yes, that was right. It was Paul Smith. I loved it.
Nice. So we're going to pick 5 names each, put it in the hat, meet up with Ryan Booth, and then see what happens.
No.
I wonder what we're going to pick because I don't know much.
You know, it's a nice day as well. This should be good.
Are you joking? It's absolutely hoeing it down.
It isn't.
It is.
That's all right. I can't get my hair wet anyway, so that's fine. You can get yours wet.
Follically challenged problems.
I've told you, I'm not follically challenged. It's just a very wide pattern.
Very.
So I'm going to leave you guys to have a chat about it. I won't influence you.
Okay.
I'm going to get out and see what you come up with.
Okay,
yeah.
this is going to be interesting.
Well, this should be interesting because you know nothing about Sunderland.
Well, I'm learning, but you are the worst Sunderland sat-nav ever. Being from Sunderland, you should really know
I've told
where
you,
to
as I tell you each week, you can walk anytime you like.
I can drive as well, you know.
Yeah, you drive me around the twist.
I know, but that's for free. That's what people listen to.
All right, good luck, guys.
Bye.
Ta. Who was that, by the way?
Five places in Sunderland you would like to get photographed.
Well, if you're stuck, I need to remind you about something then.
What?
We've done 6 podcasts.
Yeah, but half of them. One of them was in a secure house, so we weren't allowed to do anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised you got out of that.
Oh, me too. I'm surprised I was let in. Well, okay, there's one that I am looking that I think it would be quite a good photo, but I don't know what it's called. It's the water fountain thing, you know, the floor with all the things that
Oh
shoot
yeah,
up.
that's outside the old High Street Baths. So, Pale Square.
Is that what it's called? I
It
don't
might be
know.
Pale Square. Ah, this is killing me.
You're chafing, dear.
It's chafing the top of my head. Ow.
Stevie's chafing because obviously Stevie's bald and
Bald.
bald as coot. And
Do you know what it is? I'm not actually
he's
bald,
hit
you
his
know.
head. What?
I'm not bald.
You're not
It's just
bald?
no, it's just a really wide parting.
Wow.
Every time I say that, it gets funnier.
Generally thought you were just like
I
one
know.
of those people that shave their hair off there just for the crack.
What, you actually thought I wasn't bald?
No, like because he said I'm actually not bald. I was like, what? No. Anyway, back to this.
So I've got to deal with, every week.
So I want to go there, Peel Square. So that's my first one.
Mine is very easy.
But it's raining outside, so this is going to
Is
be
it
very
raining?
entertaining. It's a bit miserable, like
It's
so.
taining?
It's going to be What? I said entertaining.
Oh, I thought you said it's taining. I thought you missed the r.
No, I said it's raining outside, so this is going to be quite entertaining. So
Ah.
I don't know if that's going to be a good one or not, but it should do.
Well, if it's
Hopefully.
raining, they're all outdoor.
I
Well,
was going to say, hopefully, the sun will come out.
we're thinking of all out. Did he say outdoor?
He said anywhere in Sunderland, 5 places
there could be
in Sunderland
indoor?
want to be fought. Yeah, exactly. He said indoor
So
as
just
well.
right anywhere warm.
I said, warm.
I've got my
Very
first
warm.
one. Have we got to read them out? Right. Mine's obvious.
What is it? Oh, the football ground.
Football ground.
Are we allowed in there?
Well, you can just get a picture outside because it's fabulous. And it's awe-inspiring and
gonna
it's
burn.
iconic.
I'm going to burn.
You get, oh, you need to, actually, I tell you where we should get a picture. I've got a brick. I've got a brick in the wall. Yeah, we could get a picture next to my brick. I have. You can buy a brick. They've been doing it for years. You buy a brick for about 25 quid, and then you have your name in the building.
Oh, that's quite cute. But by the way, the reason I was completely silent there is because I was looking at Stevie.
I'm
Because
going
he
to write
said,
down
we're going to get a picture next to me brick. And
Near-
I was like,
near my brick.
what? So where's your brick in this?
It's on.
Building?
Sadly, I know exactly where it is. It's near the aquatic centre, and it's on stand 41A
Wow,
on a pillar.
that's canny.
Aye, and it's got my full name and it's got my date of birth as well.
Well, I want to do the Sunderland Empire.
Oh,
And I want to go inside.
No, I like that one.
Sunderland Empire inside, and if we can, get on the stage for Wicked.
Well, all today.
It is.
It's on now. We've
Yeah,
got
it starts today, isn't it?
we've got tickets for that.
Really.
Holly thought it was in October and it's not. It's in September. We'll kind of wait.
Sunderland Empire.
Oh, Empire's a good one. I love that.
Stage. Well, I think it's quite an iconic building of Sunderland, and I think it would be very, very, very good to have a pictures of inside and outside, because you've got an iconic building being the football SAFC, and then you've got an iconic building being the Sunderland Empire, who has had a lot of very big shows and then very big stars on. I've got another one. You go next.
Right, it's my turn.
I said you go next. I've got another one.
If we're going to go to the Empire, might as well go opposite and go to Sunderland Minster, because it's our only Minster, and it's nice, lovely building. It's quite high up. It's got a nice view.
There's a
That'd be nice.
view. Just hopefully the weather decides
A
to
room
behave.
with a view.
Right, next one, Northern Spire. Brand new. Old
How did we
school-
not pick that first?
Old school to brand new. The next generation iconic build of Sunderland. Of course we're going to go there, even when we were there last week. This week we're going to go.
Well then, contrast
So 3, I'm going to do the Northern Spire.
old school and new school. Then I'm not putting numbers on it. One of the bridges, like Weymouth Bridge. What? Weymouth.
Get your tongue in there, Stevie.
Pardon?
Get your tongue in there.
Weymouth.
Weirmouse. Who's
Oh,
Weirmouse?
right, I'm off. See ya.
Right,
Goodbye.
Stevie's got a pet called the Weirmouse.
I've got a...
We've got
Oh,
Sammy
this
Seagull.
bodes well for today, doesn't it? Right.
We have Sunny Seagull, and now we've got Weirmouse. This is our
That's our
that's
pet.
our mascot, the
Weirmouse.
Weirmouse,
And he lives on the Weymouth Bridge.
and he lives on the Weirmouse Bridge.
Yes. Weymouth. That's
The
our. That's our.
Weirmouse.
What do you call it? Not logo. It's our. It's our little icon thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we can sell them. We can sell them as things. Weymouth for your
Weirmouse.
Weymouth for your laptops and your computers. Oh, I've gone off on one
You
now.
have, yeah. Right, back, right. No, your turn. We've got one more each.
What
Two
did
more
I say?
each. We've got two more
I've said
each.
something. I didn't write
You
it
went
down.
the bridge. Roger Pierre.
It is iconic though.
Where's the oldest cafeteria, like cafe in Sunderland?
When you say oldest, I think that's what it's called. Oh, hell. That's not how you spell it, though. St. Peter's Church next door to where we are. Second oldest church in the country.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
674 AD.
That's good.
So that'll be a really good one.
That's a good one, Stevie.
Look, I'm just like a tour guide.
Oh.
Available to use anytime you like. £10 an hour. I'm very cheap.
I was going to say, wow.
Right,
Available on weekends.
Available anytime if it means earning money. Right. You're stuck now, aren't you? That's about all you know.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know much because I'm not from here. So I'm learning very much episode by episode. I mean, we've done, not so long ago, we met Glinda, who was Ryup.
You're right.
And I've never, ever
What
been a
about?
Ryup ever.
Well, do you want me to suggest some?
Let us use my brain and see what I mean.
Well,
Wow, I mean, it's very rare.
We haven't got that much time.
Um,
You didn't get that one. You're obviously thinking because you didn't hear that little quip.
yeah. Sometimes I just gotta let it go. Just let it go, babe. Just let it go.
Well, I was going to suggest landmarks. So what about like Tunstall Hill? Do you remember when we were driving
I want
past?
to go in a cafe somewhere.
We're
that
talking about
everyone
all outdoor
goes.
things, really, aren't we?
Yeah, but I want to go in a cafe because there's.
But
there's
you've been
loads
to
of
quite a
places
few.
to eat. I've been to loads when I did Spark Sunderland's Best Breakfast. I went a good 3 or 4 and they were amazing. We should go to should we go to Nanny G's? Nanny G's won Spark Sunderland's Best Breakfast. They're amazing, but I think they're closed. Either are. They're closed on Tuesdays.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you close on a
Because
Tuesday?
they're on like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, they're open
So
Sunday
they
as
have
well.
like one day.
Oh, so that's their day off.
Yeah.
Well, you can still get a picture outside.
No, the quirkiness is inside. Fire station.
You're picking all the good ones, and I'm born and bred here.
I think the fire station's a really good one because it shows how Sunderland have been regenerating old buildings and putting the modern twist back into it, and that place is beautiful. And it's also upstairs if it's got the Sunderland dance studios as well, hasn't it? I think the fire station's a really good one. Plus, it's very, very pretty, and it's central, and it's near the Peel Square water fountains.
There's a few all close together there.
So that's number 4, the fire station. So we've got one more each, Stevie. This is the big one.
I can't multitask, clearly.
Oh,
Apparently.
this is your last one. Drum roll, please.
No, it isn't. No, that's number 4, man. That's my last one.
Oh, sorry. No drum roll. My bad. It's one last one for me.
Pension Monument.
Boom, shake, shake, shake the
'Cause-
room.
And you can get that taken like from like
And
3
it
miles
is-
away 'cause it's in the background.
And it is freezing outside.
Aye, and it's blowing a gale.
Aye.
I mean, hell be everywhere.
Let's recap we're top.
Right.
We're 4 first.
Count.
before we get to the last one. So the first one for you was what, Stevie?
Mine was, of course, Sunderland Football Club. Near my brick.
Very personal.
See, every time do you ever watch Father's Head?
No.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter then.
My first one was Peel Square, the water fountains.
My number 2. Oh, how rude. Number 2 was Sunderland Minster.
My second option was Sunderland Empire on the stage if we can. Because I want to be on stage.
Once you get on, you'll never get off, will you?
Yeah, that's true.
Number 3 was over the road from there, St. Peter's Church.
Lovely and iconic. My number 3 was the brand new to Sunderland, the new iconic bridge, the Northern Spire.
And number 4 for me was the iconic Pension Monument, because you can see that from miles away.
I like me food, I like me drink, and I also quite like how Sunderland is regenerating.
Well, like Doctor Who.
What's it called?
Revamping? Reinventing? What are you thinking of?
It's where they like revamp. Well, yeah. My number 4 is the fire station, the bar cafe, because Sunderland are doing a cracking job of revamping old school buildings and putting them back together, and that one is amazing.
It's fab.
It's absolutely unreal.
So we've got one more left.
So this is my final one, Stevie. Number 5.
I'm flying round in my head.
I'm flying without wings.
Do you know, I'm not even going to bother about saying something about your singing, because I think I've said it all. There's loads. There's so many.
We should do a proper random one. Like
an odd one, like an oddball.
Like a proper random one.
What about the picture of a pasty?
What, in Greg's? Should we just go to all the
No,
Greg's in Sunderland?
just a picture of a pasty in your hand. I can tell by the look on your face that's not a good idea.
Last time I brought a camera in the train station, I got kicked out. You're not allowed to record in train stations, you know.
Why?
You're just not allowed. It's an absolute nightmare. You need licenses. You need license. I got dressed as an alien and literally got escorted out of the building, and I had a full camera crew.
But I didn't get that.
So not that one. Come on, think what's amazing. We're going very town centre at the minute. We can go out.
I've just thought of 3.
Well, how are we then? Elaborate.
Civic Centre, which is the council building. That's quite iconic because it's from the 70s, but it's fallen to bits. But
Boring.
I don't know. Next door, Mowbray Park.
All right,
quite
the
famous.
park, Roker Park and Mowbray Park, yeah.
And then the bridges. The entrance to the bridges in Sunderland. That's quite big. None of them's like wow exciting, though, is it?
I know, but we haven't done nature, so one of the parks might be a good one. Which one's got the best opening, Roker or Mowbray?
There's Barnes Park as well.
And Barnes Park's beautiful, yeah.
Mowbray Park doesn't really have a nice opening. It's well maintained though. It's nice inside. And it's got a big lake as well.
But the weather's rubbish.
I know. Either one, Barnes Park, Mowbray Park.
Well, we've got two, so we've got two more places to go. So
I'm literally flying around Sunderland really quickly in my head. I'm up to Pennywell at the minute. It's only close. Pench is a definite one.
you can do a good
Tunstall
one with
Hill
that one.
probably would be quite.
I'm not going up no hill.
I'm putting that down.
Oh Jesus! I've got the wrong
It's a
shoes
nightmare to
on,
get to as well.
man.
Oh, shoot your face. Tunstall
Roll you down the hill.
Hill. That'll cause an earthquake. I wouldn't do that.
Boom! What was that? Oh, it's just Stevie. It's fine.
I see Stevie's fell down Tunstall Hill again.
Yep.
There's a tremor.
You made Betty go down up a
Well,
hill.
actually, there's Tunstall Hill and Rocky Hill next door.
Oh God, man!
Rocky Hill.
Why do you want to go up a hill when it's
Because
hoying
it's
down
iconic.
the rain, man?
It's not hoying down.
It's awful outside.
It's not raining. Is it raining?
It's horrible. It's like spitting.
It wasn't spitting.
It's spitting.
It's-
It's spitting.
it wasn't-
It's that rain that gets you wet really quick.
That's drizzle.
It's awful. And I've washed my
It does,
hair.
doesn't it?
It's
It
not
just
happening.
clings to you. Are you on about? Is that what it is? Is it drizzling outside? It's not
Horrible.
fog.
It's horrible, man.
What was
Can
Sunday
we not
like?
do somewhere that's like that we can eat and it's warm
Yeah.
and cosy?
There's always a common theme
Where's
around
the
food with you,
oldest
like,
pub
isn't it?
in Sunderland?
The oldest pub. Duncow's one of the oldest ones,
Which is the oldest? Which
which
one?
is literally right next door to the Empire.
Right, we're going to Duncow.
I'm sure it's definitely one of the oldest, and it's been the Duncow for years as well.
Right, my last one's the Duncow, which is the oldest pub in
Is
Sunderland.
it? Is it ironic you've picked a pub called the Duncow?
Stevie, it's a good job you're on the other side of that desk. Do you know this pen? It's very sharp, you know. And you know what else it's got? Wings.
I'm on. You actually threw it at us.
I did, of course I was going to throw it at
If
you.
I didn't move out the way, that would have been like right in my eye.
Good.
Charming.
Love you.
You're gonna poison. I'm gonna get poisoned tonight.
Right, so our top 5 places to go in Sunderland are as follows. Peel Square from Betty.
Sunderland Football Club,
I have Sunderland Empire on the stage.
Sunderland Minster,
Northern Spire, brand new bridge.
St Peter's Church,
I have the fire station, which is right next to the Empire.
and last one for me is Tunstall and Rocky Hill. Tunstall Hill,
And my last one is the oldest pub in Sunderland, the Duncow.
second oldest,
Fine, second oldest.
or one of the oldest.
Will
It's
you
not-
make your mind which one it is? Because I don't know.
It's just one of the oldest. That's all I know.
Okay. One of the oldest pubs in Sunderland, the Duncow.
I'm not a tour operator, you know. I
You're
don't.
from here. You've never
All right,
left.
okay. You're from South Shields, and name some iconic places in South Shields apart from the Great North Run?
That's not a place.
Well,
That's an event.
I know that's the only thing I can think of, though.
You've got the Word, which is the brand new. I think it's like £16 million new build. We've got where I work at Haven Point, which is £20 million. You've
Where's
got
Haven
the
Point?
Customs House just on the seaside. Literally just on the seaside. You've got the Customs House. You've got the Maltings, which is one of the own breweries in the northeast. We should have went with Poetic License.
What's poetic license again?
The one in Sunderland. Literally on Roker.
pub?
Yeah, it's like a big one, but it's got its own distillery that does gin all the way around the world.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Ow.
I'm going to change one. I'm changing! Jay, I'm changing. Right, I'm going to get rid of the fire station and I'm going to go to Poetic License.
Nothing to do with the fact that it's a pub, by the way.
No, it just sells good gin. But it also puts Sunderland on the map, though, because it does go around the world. And it goes to all the gin festivals and everything like that. And it's all distilled.
remember.
It's all distilled in that place. You can see what else in South Shields is we had Glitterball until you stole it. You literally stole it off her.
How did we? So we, as a population,
As
stole something, did we?
Sunderland have brand new
Didn't
our
point your
very
pen at me.
own Glitterball.
Aye, because it's
Yous
in a
now
better
have
place. It's busier.
But yous are a city. We're a seaside town.
Yeah, so? Does that mean you should own it?
Yeah, because we started it. It was ours.
Well, go and start another one.
We have, because you lot stole
I'll
it.
tell you what, we'll do it. We'll call it Mirrorball.
You've already got it, man. It's called Glitterball.
Aye, so call it Mirrorball?
No.
Nah.
Anyway, back to Sunderland.
So you reckon you've got some decent areas in Shields, have you?
South Shields, but our seafront's just spectacular.
Have you been to North Shields before?
Yeah.
It's chalk and cheese,
And
isn't
we
it?
have our own ice cream.
We have our own ice cream.
Yeah, Minchella's.
How is that your own?
Because it's made in South Shields. And it's from South
That's
Shields. The family's from South Shields.
That's Tony
Everything's
Minchella,
from.
isn't it?
And Michael. There's a whole family. We have our own.
I would love to have
our
my own ice cream.
I would love to have my
I'd
own
be
ice
about
cream.
30 stone.
I
love ice cream more than pizza and chocolate.
I would actually call it Betty Scoop.
Would you like to scoop a bit of Betty?
Would you like a Betty Scoop? How many scoops of Betty would you like? I want the whole tub. With a flake. We're totally going off track here.
I know. That's it. No, there's nothing to do with this, is it? Are we done then?
I think we're done. Gee!
I think we're done.
He loves me now. I think he does. Oh, and we also have a world famous curry street. Literally a street wall to wall of curry shops. It's world famous, called Ocean Road. Aye, well that's where we're getting the curries from tonight. We've got like 20 different curry houses to choose from.
Since when did this podcast become Speak Up South Shields?
Shut man.
It's Speak Up Sunderland. It's not Speak Up South Shields.
Well, you're the one who asked the question, so why are you expecting to not answer?
Because you've just gone off on a tangent.
Well,
you're like
you
doing
are,
this
Steve.
big promotion for South Shields. On next week's podcast, we're going to meet Wal Ryan, our young photographer in Sunderland.
As ever, if you want us to cover your stories,
Or you just want to get in touch and have a natter,
we're at Speak Up Sun on Twitter.
and Speak Up Sunderland on Facebook, get in touch.
We'd really love it if you could leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Thank you.
We'll love you forever.
Bye.
All right, I'm off. Tra!
Bye. Yeah.